Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your trivia host this evening. Hope you all are having a lovely Monday and that your weekends were relaxing. Maybe you did something fun. If anyone did anything particularly exciting, let us know in the chat. Love to know what you all are up to outside of playing some trivia with us here this evening. Come on over, get your team signed up for tonight's quiz. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the website to come to. Once you get to the website, you'll notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from your team. This includes a team name and email address, and there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. It is season 54 of NYC Trivia League. We are so happy to be here in this virtual setting for another season. Get yourself signed up for the league tonight, or play super casually. If you want to see how it's going so far this season for your team, you can head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Wonder what's going on over there. Hope your team is doing well thus far in season 54. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. The first 3 topics this evening are question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the night is a picture round. The majority of the quiz are these question and answer rounds, and here is how the game is going to function. I'm going to ask you a question right here out loud for you to hear. As I ask it, it will pop up directly on your fully interactive virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. So that means you can see the questions that I'm asking. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options. Others are going to have a blank for you to enter in your short answer response. Enter in the answer that you think is correct, and then please make sure you click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, that is right. Every single question tonight is going to have that 20-second countdown timer. So keep an eye out for that timer and make sure that it doesn't catch up on you. In the event that you want to change an answer and you still have some time left on that timer, feel free to do so. We welcome you to come up with a different answer. Just please make sure you click Submit Answers again before the countdown timer runs out. Additionally, let's say you spell something incorrectly. Do not fret. We have a great system in place to deal with that exact situation. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Thank you, Peter. We all appreciate you. If you're just joining us, hello there and welcome. My name is Meredith. I will be your trivia host this evening. This is where you can come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Our fourth and final round of the night is going to be a picture round, which is structured differently than rounds 1 through 3, and I will walk you through all of the specifics when we get to that point of the quiz. All right, folks, 2 rules for the game. The first rule, and most important rule of trivia, there is no cheating in this game. I am well aware that you all have the internet at your fingertips. Kindly refrain from looking anything up here tonight. That is not the point. Do not let the robot overlords win. Not yet. Rule 2, don't give away the answers in the chat. That's all that we ask of you. Outside of those 2 items, I hope you have a fabulous time here tonight and that some things come up that you didn't know you knew. All right, everybody, we're going to dive into our first round. It is your last opportunity to get signed up for tonight's game before we dive into round number 1. You're going to be joining the likes of Team Cockroach down to Shadow Money Quizzard Gang. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between, and best of luck on tonight's quiz. Here we go, everybody. Round number 1 this evening is in the category of That's So 2003. All right, 10 questions about a year that somehow is 20 years ago, 2003. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. It's your birthday. What American rapper's album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', was the best-selling album of 2003? Go shorty, it's your birthday. The song "In the Club" is from that album Get Rich or Die Tryin', which is by 50 Cent. Your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. What Portuguese soccer player had his Premier League debut in August 2003, playing for Manchester United and remained with the club for 6 years until transferring to La Liga club Real Madrid? That Portuguese soccer player is none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. Your correct response for number 2. I saw you did very well on that first one. 93% got that, and 79% got question number 2. Here's number 3. Although initially discovered in 1993, NASA announced the existence of the oldest known exoplanet in 2003. And due to its age, it earned what nickname? Based on a biblical figure who many believe lived for 969 years. That exoplanet, also sometimes called Genesis planet, its formal name is PSR B1620-26b, better known as Methuselah, is your correct answer for number 3. Methuselah, very old. 62% of you got that one right. Here's number 4. What Broadway musical that featured Superintendent Gary Coleman debuted in July 2003 and went on to win the Triple Crown of Tony Awards, which includes Best Score, Best Book, and Best Musical? That movie that features a character named Gary Coleman is Avenue Q. Avenue Q, your correct response. Started on Broadway, moved off Broadway for a really long time. Actually, maybe it was off Broadway to Broadway and then back to off Broadway. It had a long run, regardless of its exact situation. You did well there. 45% got it right. A little tougher. Question 5. What NFL team won Super Bowl 37, playing against the Oakland Raiders on January 26th, 2003. This matchup has been called the Gruden Bowl, as coach John Gruden had left the Raiders the previous season to coach for the other team playing in the game. Your correct answer, that team that won the Super Bowl is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, your correct answer there. Fun fact, this was the most recent Super Bowl to take place in the month of January. Since then, they have been later on in the year. Question number 6. Following the broadcast of the 2003 Super Bowl, what late night talk show host premiered the first episode of his show on ABC, which is still on today? This show currently holds the title as the longest running late night talk show on ABC. It's Jimmy Kimmel's show, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Either one is going to get you the point for number 6. On to our 7th question in this round. What lead singer of the band we now know as The Chicks stood up publicly about her beliefs against the Iraq War in 2003? That lead singer of The Chicks is Natalie Maines. Natalie Maines, your correct answer for number 7. 3 more questions in this That's So 2003 themed round. Here's number 8. Anna Wintour guided the creation of what magazine that released its first issue in January of 2003, featuring Gwen Stefani on the cover. The magazine printed its final issue in December 2017 before switching to being a solely online publication. Anna Wintour, of course, is the editor of Vogue, which debuted in 1892. So this is actually a sister magazine, which is Teen Vogue. Teen Vogue, your correct response for number 8. How'd you do? Did you figure it out? Peter did give that hint to be specific in the chat. Our 9th question in this round. Who wrote and directed the 2003 romantic comedy slash drama movie Something's Gotta Give, starring Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton? Something's gotta give. One of those movies where all the women wear white linen and they make it look good, and their kitchens are beautiful, and they go to the beach and they have gardens, living the dream. It's a Nancy Meyers movie. Nancy Meyers, your correct response for number nine. Also featured in that movie, Something's Gotta Give, as the dreamy Dr. Julian Mercer is none other than Keanu. You have been Keanu'd, everyone. It happened. If you don't know about being Keanu'd, it happens at least once a week as part of our show. Keanu Reeves is going to be coming up in the quiz this season. We are on to our final question of round number one. What media personality and former VJ announced he would be leaving MTV's Total Request Live after serving as its host since its inception in 1997? Hard to believe that this cultural touchstone TRL was only on for 5 seasons with Carson Daly as the host. Carson Daly, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of our first round of the quiz. Hope we took you back to the year 2003. Let's see how you all did thus far. We've got a tie here in 11th place with 8 points. Waiayata, the Babadook, Brusual Suspects, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Tied in 7th with 9 points. McClunky, the Rubber Yolks, Only Naps in the Building, and Pieced It Together. And we have a 6-way tie for the lead. Uraka, We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. New Pope and the Blue Shells. Well done. Beautiful, perfect round for those 6 teams. If you don't have a perfect score, don't worry. There is so much quiz left to go. We do private events, everybody. If you're looking for a way to celebrate a birthday party or baby shower, or maybe you have a corporate gathering that's coming up and you want to do something fun and a little bit different, we would absolutely love to be the solution for you. You can reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. I am the coordinator of said private events. We are here to customize the game specifically to your interests. We've got a lot of different game styles that we offer, and the themes can be right up your alley. So whatever you're thinking, we'll make it happen. Reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. Can't wait to hear from you. Round 2 tonight is in the category of double letters. Double letters. In this round, each correct answer has 2 sets of double letters, like the word football. We got the OO and the LL, or Swiss Miss. You got the SS and then a second SS. You get the idea. Let's do it. Double letters. Here is question number 1. What confection made by caramelizing sugar or molasses along with butter is a signature ingredient for the Heath bar? Signature ingredient in a Heath bar. Those double letters come in an FF and an EE. In toffee, your correct response for number 1. 81% of you got that one right. A good way to start out this round. Here's number 2, fill in the blank. In 2015, actor Rainn Wilson published the coming-of-age memoir, The Blank King, named for the double-reeded instrument he began playing in the 7th grade. That Rainn Wilson memoir is called The Bassoon King. Bassoon, the double letter word we had in mind for number two. Here's question number three. What word can be used to describe a dining establishment or place to purchase supplies in a prison, military base, or movie studio lot? That double letter comes up as a double M, double S in commissary. Commissary is your answer for number three. Did you know? Let's see. 67% of you pulled that one off. Our fourth question in this round: Casper, Nectar, and Satva are all companies that make what product? We have one of these. We've got the Nectar variety. Anyone out there have one of these? They're mattresses. Mattress companies is your answer for number four. That timer went pretty quickly. I'm expecting some high scores here. You did well. 88% of you got that one right. Our fifth question in this round: what clay based ceramic comes from the Italian words for baked earth? Baked earth, aka terracotta. Terracotta, your correct response for number five. As a reminder, in this round, all of your answers will have two double letters. Here is number six. What comedian, born John Elroy Sanford, played the cantankerous junk dealer Fred G. Sanford on the 1970s sitcom Sanford and Son? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known at some point this evening that not only were double letters going to come up, but specifically Sanford and Son and Red Fox is your correct response for number six. Give me a follow on Instagram if you don't already follow me. I will help boost your score just a little bit next time we bring you a quiz. Our next game is coming up on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Same place, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me. I will help you out. Here's number seven. When delivering a wild proposition, the character Benoit Blanc may tell you to do what with your feelings? A word that is also an architectural feature like the flying ones found in Gothic architecture. You've got to buttress those feelings, as in flying buttresses. Buttress, your answer for number 7. Three more questions in round number 2. Here is number 8. The laughing, blue winged, and shovel billed are all varieties of what bird native to Australia and New Guinea, named for the unique sound it utters? Laughing, blue winged, and shovel billed are all varieties of kookaburra, is your correct response for number 8. Question number 9. What actress has played the characters Patience Phillips, Jinx Johnson, and Aurora Monroe? Aurora Monroe, you may know better as Storm from the X-Men movies. Patience Phillips is Catwoman, and Jinx Phillips, pardon me, Jinx Johnson, not Phillips, is in Die Another Day, the James Bond movie. Those are all Halle Berry characters. Our final question in this round. Elton John wrote the music for what 2005 musical based on a movie of the same name about a British boy in the 1980s who excels at ballet? Elton John wrote the music for Double L, Billy Elliot, your correct response for number 10. And that does bring us to the end of round number 2 tonight. We are officially halfway through the quiz. We've got a tie right now in 13th place with 17 points. Waiayata and Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 8th with 18. McClunky, the Babadook, the Rubber Yolks, New Pope, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Tied in 6th place with 19. Only Naps in the building and pieced it together. And we've whittled it down to a 5-way tie for the top spot with perfect scores thus far 20 for 10, 20 for 20. Great. We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. Uraka and the Blue Shells, all having an excellent game thus far. Our next quiz, everyone, I mentioned it earlier, is coming up right here on Wednesday. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Please make sure you stick around afterwards to play the movie quiz. It's at 9 o'clock. We share the same Twitch channel, but you can get signed up for that game at play.themoviequiz.com. It's a ton of fun. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it. Also, looking forward to next week. We are not going to have trivia 1 week from today. So mark your calendars, but do not worry. We will be back on Wednesday, the 12th. So just so you know, that's happening next week. The schedule just a little bit different. No trivia on Monday. Okay, folks, let's dive into our third round of the evening, which is in the category of parental trivia. Each question or answer in this round will contain a name that means mother or father. All right, here we go. Number one. What Little Miss Sunshine actress stars in the 2023 movie Mafia Mama? Mafia Mama looks incredibly silly. Very funny name. Supposedly, it's supposed to be pretty good. It is Toni Collette who stars in the movie. And she can't go wrong, that Toni Collette. Question number two. What German automotive engineer is often called the father of the automobile industry, having his 1885 motor car be the first with an internal combustion engine to be put into series production? That German father of the automotive industry is Carl Benz of Mercedes Benz fame. Benz, your answer for number two. Our third question in round number three, fill in the blank. Often slightly misquoted, in Jowette's translation of Plato's work, The Republic, it says, the true creator is blank, who is the mother of our invention. Put more plainly, taken out of context, usually you hear it as necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity, the answer we had in mind for number three. Question number four. Who is a producer and stars as photographer and hopeless romantic Sophie on the TV series How I Met Your Father?
Mm,
Grown up Sophie is portrayed by Kim Cattrall, but Sophie, who's also a producer of this series, is played by Lizzie McGuire herself. It's Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff, your answer for number 4. Our fifth question in this round. Anthony Hopkins won an Academy Award for his performance in the 2020 movie The Father, which has a 2022 prequel called what? Starring Hugh Jackman. Both written and directed by Florian Zeller. The Father's prequel is called The Son. We've got the Father and the Son. What comes next? Question number 6. A man of many nicknames, what 4-time NBA champ has been called Big Aristotle, Big Daddy, and Superman? Big Aristotle, Big Daddy, Superman, all nicknames for Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, your correct response for number 6. Our seventh question in round 3. What 2000 song by Papa Roach opens with the lyrics, "Cut my life into pieces"? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort, is your correct answer for number 7. 3 more questions in round number 3. Then we're moving on to the picture round, our final theme of the night. Here's number 8. We have celebrated Mother Earth each April since 1970 on Earth Day, which takes place on what numbered date of the month? Calendars count as reference material in this question. I hope you knew it without looking. Earth Day takes place on April 22nd. 22nd, your correct response for number 8. How'd you do? 63% of you got it right. Here's number nine. What iridescent material that is also known as nacre is created by some mollusks as an inner shell layer? No parental name popped up in that question, so naturally it's in the answer. Mother of pearl is your correct response for number nine. And that brings us to our final question of round number three, parental trivia. Here's number 10. What television host and 12-time Emmy winner sings the song Call Me Mother? The song Call Me Mother is by RuPaul Charles. RuPaul, your correct response for number 10. Okay, we've reached the end of this third round. Where does it leave our top few teams as we head into the finals this evening? We've got a tie in 15th place, 24 points. Why yada? Why not Zoidberg? In 14th with 25, Graby GPT. In a tie for 10th with 26, the Rubber Yolks, Only Naps in the Building, and Helsinki Syndrome, as well as New Pope. Tied in 8th with 27, the Baba Duke, two for the drinks, two for the snacks. Tied in 6th with 28, McClunky and Pieced It Together. In 5th place with 29, the Blue Shells. And we've got a four-way tie for that top spot. These teams have yet to miss a single question, 30 out of a possible 30 points. Uraka, We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. All right. Great job. We shall see if you can keep up your perfect scores. In our final theme of the evening, the picture round tonight is in the category of Eddie Murphy movies. In this round, you are going to see 10 stills from movies that star Eddie Murphy. It is your job to name the movie based on the image. You're going to be able to see all 10 pictures next to each other at the same time. Inside of each image is a number 1 through 10. Please make sure that you put your answers on the correct numbered line 1 through 10. Those numbers are going to be found underneath the images on your answer sheet. If you have any difficulty seeing the images in the round, there is a hyperlink as part of the question that you can copy and paste into your web browser so you're able to pinch and zoom. You're going to have 5 minutes to name these Eddie Murphy movies. Then we'll come back together, see how you did, and move on to the final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Name these Eddie Murphy movies. Hello, everybody. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope you're having fun naming these Eddie Murphy movies. Make sure you put something on every line. No need to leave anything blank. Of course, there are no negative points. We'll come back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds to find out how you did and move on to the tiebreaker question. It is nearly time, everybody. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click submit answers to send over all 10 of your responses for the picture round here tonight. Play some guesses if you have anything blank, and make sure you keep an eye out for that countdown timer. I've got some answers for you all in tonight's picture round. I hope you knew some or all of these Eddie Murphy movies. Image number one is the 2020 movie, or maybe 2019. Such a good one. Dolomite is My Name is your answer. Image number two is from Coming to America. Image three, that is Tower Heist. Image number four, that is Shrek. Image number five, that's a still from Norbit. Number six is from Beverly Hills Cop. Number seven is The Nutty Professor. Number eight is Mulan. Number nine is Bowfinger. And image number 10 is Dreamgirls. How'd it go, folks? You clearly knew your Eddie Murphy movies. Our toughest ones here: Dolomite is My Name, Tower Heist, and Bowfinger. Those were the hardest, and they all came in at 67%. So I'll say you did quite well. Shrek and Mulan proving to be the two easiest ones, with 91% of you all getting that one right. We are going to move on right now to our final question of the game, the tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal in placing your response to that tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number, meaning you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you are part of a tie here this evening, whoever is closer to the number is going to break the tie. We will post the results of our tiebreakers over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we are able. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening. Here's the question. Give us your best guess. How much money did the 2001 movie Shrek earn at the worldwide box office in total? I just picked him up from a nap. Sorry, Dante. Your correct answer, Shrek at the worldwide box office made 491,812,794 dollars. Reminder, we will post the results on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League to find out how you did on the tiebreaker here tonight. Hope you had so much fun with this evening's quiz. Reminder that we will be back for our next quiz on Wednesday. You can find us here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and stick around for the movie quiz afterwards. And one more quick reminder that a week from today, there will not be a virtual quiz, but we'll be back on Wednesday next week after that. So hope to see you all this Wednesday, and let's see how you all ended up doing tonight. Heading on over to the winner's circle. Also on your answer sheets, folks, so we do have some tipping widgets. Help us out. Show us some love tonight. Show us you enjoy playing the game. We love putting it together for you all, and tips are very much welcome and appreciated. Okay, finishing up tonight's game in a tie for 19th place with 31 points, we have Swearwolves, the Intellectual Magpies, and Porch Turd 2, Deck Turd. Tied in 17th place with 32 points, Witty Walrus and Avis and Bobo. In 13th place, we've got a tie with 34 points, Waiata, Gravy, GPT, Why Not Zoidberg, and New Pope. Tied in 10th with 36, the Rubber Yolks, Only Naps in the Building, and Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 8th with 37, the Babadook, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Tied in 6th tonight with 38, McClunky and Pieced It Together. Finishing up the quiz in 5th place with 39 points, we've got the Blue Shells. And tied for the lead this evening, these teams have perfect scores, and it's going to come down to that tiebreaker to see who are our true winners tonight. Uraka, We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Big thanks to all of you for playing with us tonight. Thank you to Peter for keeping this quiz running so smoothly behind the scenes. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr for creating the software that you all played the quiz on this evening. Good night, everybody, and hope to see you right here on Wednesday. Be well.